We are on our way to Botswana. Yes, once again. In September and October of 2024, we spent nearly 1 month traveling to some of our favorite spots in Botswana. The main area and also the turning point of our trip was to head over to Khwai, which meant that the trip will not disappoint with wildlife, and it did not. On leaving Khwai, we headed over to the KD12 Wildlife Management Area, as well as into Mabua Sehube. Here, some more everlasting memories were made. We also had some nighttime visitors which we did not know about. But let's start off the adventure, where we first headed to a must-visit area in Botswana, the Makgadikgadi. We are on our way to Botswana. Yes, once again. This time around we also planned a very nice trip. Going to Khutse was supposed to be the start, but yesterday we left Nelspruit already on the way to Pretoria. Bigfoot contacted us and said that the veld in Khutse is on fire. So there's ashes scattered all around, even in the air. So they recommended us not coming. Thanks again, Bigfoot. You were a big help. We would have gone all the way there and I'm sure we wouldn't have enjoyed it. So thanks again. Big shout out to them. But anyway, so we have to make a plan now. We were going there for 7 days. Actually 9, because we stopped over at Khutse campsite itself at the gate twice as well. So 9 days, plus we wanted to go to Botswana yesterday, so staying there for 2 nights. 11 days in total that we have to make another plan for, and it is the start of the school holidays, so everything is fully booked, but we'll see, take it as it comes. Luckily we found this place on Overlander last night called Grootwater. And they were also fully booked, but they made a plan for us in their log cabins, or on the area of their log cabins. A very, very nice area. The ablutions is very clean, lots of shelter from the wind, and nice big boma braai. So we enjoyed it quite a lot. I'm sure we will come here again in the future. It is a nice, very nice stopover area. So anyway, we're on our way to Botswana now, going through Stockpoort border post, and from there we'll see where we find space. Hopefully Khama Rhino Sanctuary. We're just gonna rock up there and hopefully they've got some space, and after that still not sure where to go. Let's see where the road takes us. Redwater offers private, off-grid campsites, but with our stay they were fully booked, so we camped at their bush lodge that offers 2 cabins, each with their own bathroom. There is also a communal kitchen, bar area that provides plenty of shelter, a jacuzzi and a braai with a fire pit. Grootwater also provides plenty of activities including game drives, bushwalks and biking trails as well as catered bush picnics. The private off-grid campsites put you in the natural bushveld without leaving behind the luxury and convenience of private facilities. Each site has their own shower, toilet and hot water, as well as a fire pit and a bushveld rock pool. The lodge provides a bush feeling in the wild, with a touch of luxury and comfort. To find out more about Grootwater, we will put a link to their website in the description. But for now, it was time to warm up with a cup of coffee and head over to Botswana. We are in Botswana once again, looking so much forward to this trip. We just crossed the Stockpoort Parsholt border post, and once again I've said it 1,000 times, but crossing that border post and the Limpopo from Stockpoort is just one of the best feelings when traveling to Botswana. So yeah, we are not sure where we are going today. So far, Khama Rhino Sanctuary. Not sure if they'll have space for us. It is school holidays, South African school holidays, so a lot of people are going to Botswana. So we'll see when we get there, but hopefully they will have an overflow site for us, or even the picnic site, or we've stayed there before as well, so let's see if we can get a spot there. We just finished the gravel road from Parsholt, from the Stockpoort border post to where the tarmac starts. It's a turn off towards Malapi, Malapai or something like that. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but yeah, we're just stopping quickly to make sure everything is in order. Not that we have to. That gravel road was in such a good condition. Doing 80 was a no-brainer. It was very simple, very easy. It's like a tarmac that we drove on. No need to even deflate the tires. Very, very nice. So checking everything is in order and then continue to Khama. The next morning was extremely cold with a bit of a drizzle, but this did not stop us from exploring Khama once again. So once again here at the hide at Khama Rhino Sanctuary, the bird hide. It is so cold and the wind is pumping all over, so nothing at the waterhole even. We only saw a little bit of wildlife on our way here. We went to Nxai Pan, Survey Pan, for some rhinos on the pan, but nothing much. A bit of springbok impala, and that's about it. We took the road where all the middens are. Normally we see some eland on that road, but unfortunately today nothing. So very, very cold, and the weather has a big impact on the wildlife that we are seeing. So let's hope a bit later. We are going to the restaurant area right now. Hopefully they've got some nice coffee there. The restaurant, and especially the food, are something that is often overlooked at Khama Rhino Sanctuary. Also, in the summer months, the swimming pool provides much relief after a very long and hot day on the road. But this time, most probably because of the cool weather, it was a bit neglected. At least the food and the hot chocolate made up for it. Ja, bietjie maar nie baie. Khama Rhino Sanctuary was indeed fully booked, so we ended up at a campsite that is used by the education center. In our opinion, it is a fantastic campsite. Definitely not as well kept as the other main sites, and very far away from the game viewing area. But it is also far away from any other campsite. If you want to have a look at all the other campsites, I will have a link in the description to a video where we show more of that. The Tiamani Mall is one of our go-to spots when traveling Botswana. Here we normally stock up on all the supplies and we get most of it when we're heading north into Botswana. It is never busy and they almost always have everything that we need. We headed towards Kubu Island, as there will most probably always be some place to camp available. We booked a campsite for the Kubu in the small town of Matsumo. Just outside of Matsumo is where the gravel and very, very fine powdery dust road starts. But this is also where the real adventure begins.
This is a good day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has a clearer light as any to see the horizon in the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a wreck. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day to Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today.
Arriving at a destination with such a deep history and setting up camp here, knowing that we are gonna be part of this place, even for just one night, is something we will never get tired of. The dust, on the other hand, is another story. Kubu Island. The locals call it Ga Nyo. It's not just a place for them, but sacred ground. The name Kubu means hippopotamus in Tswana, but here there is no water, only rocks, baobabs, and time. The island stands quiet and is now a national monument. The baobabs here are giants. Some have seen the lake come and go. More reason for us to protect them at all cost. Camping here just feels different. It is quiet, almost too quiet. At night, the stars explode and the fire says a lot more than usual. The island feels alive at night, remembering all the travelers here, maybe for thousands of years. Now, we are part of that story once again. En aan hierdie kant gaan hierdie na flight te gaan. So we are here at Kubu Island. Very windy. We arrived here yesterday afternoon around 3 o'clock, I believe, and the wind was pumping the whole day. So yesterday we left at Khama Rhino Sanctuary. It was extremely cold there. Wind was blowing, but still trying to make the best of it. It is still nice to be here. Had a nice fire last night. From our previous visit we couldn't even see the stars, it was too cloudy, but at least this time it was not cloudy at all, but it was still the last quarter of the moon, so the stars wasn't as prominent, but still got some nice shots as well. Today we are going, well, where the road takes us. We tried to phone ahead a few places. Everyone is fully booked, so along the road we'll see where we end up. So let's hit the road. The Makgadikgadi pans, vast, silent, empty, a place where the earth turns white and the sky becomes endless. Yes, this used to be a lake, Lake Makgadikgadi, but it has already been thousands of years since the permanent water that surrounded the island has vanished. Now, what is left? For us, it is just a strange but pleasant feeling of isolation. One thing that stood out for us on this visit to Kubu Island was how clean everything was. There were no papers or any rubbish on the pans or even at the campsites. We were not sure where we were heading that day. Will we find a campsite? Where are we going to sleep? Or even in which direction we should go after leaving Kubu Island? We could go straight and have Nxai Pan on the left and Nxai Pan on the right. Or we could take the road to the left that goes straight through Nxai Pan. Through Nxai it is a lot more dusty and a lot more remote. And as we were already winging it, we decided to make the most of this adventure and headed the much more scenic route to the left. Kubu Island, or more accurately the whole area around the Makgadikgadi, is renowned for its dust. Very, very fine powdery dust. And more than once, I got myself on the wrong side of the vehicle, trying to get some footage of it. So let me try this again, this time running to the other side. The Makgadikgadi Pans is a destination for the adventurous. It can change in an instant, especially in the wet season. If you are a person that enjoys nothingness, calmness, a place where it is only you and your own thoughts, then this is a place that should be visited at least once on your overlanding journeys. But for now, it is time to head over to most probably our favorite spot in Botswana. Very often most visitors just drive by, or a place that, if there is time, then we might go there. One of the first places we have ever visited in Botswana. A special place, a place that holds lots of fond memories. A place overlooked by most. Let's head over to the Nxai Pan National Park. We got lucky and got a spot here at Nxai Pan. So we have deflated our tires, but it's not doing much for the corrugation. Yes, there's lots of